What's up everyone, my name is BankingPancakes, and Mortal Kombat 1 for the Nintendo Switch has gotten an update. Now I'm actually surprised that we have gotten an update because we just got one not too long ago. This update is 1.6.0 and it's a small update, but there is a couple of things that have been fixed, have been added, so we're going to see what stood the same and what has changed. Now the first thing that's got changed was the visuals. The visuals did get changed. I noticed that with, I was looking at Scorpion. A good amount of detail that was not there before. I actually thought my eyes were deceiving me. It looks good. It honestly does. In my opinion, I think it looks great. It looks way better than it did before. It might be a slight change in like detailed and maybe the resolution, but it does look a lot better. I was actually noticing that myself when I seen Reptile's eyes didn't look as popped out as they did. So that's actually really cool to see, you know, that they actually fixed the resolution for the game. I do see that they added the Halloween stage for the Cage Mansion, which is really nice. I was very happy that we were going to get it, to be honest with you, since that Halloween is not too far away. It's pretty much next week. I didn't think we were going to get that at all. I thought to myself, well, it took a while for us to get an update. I didn't think that we were actually going to get this Halloween one, and I actually do like the stage. I love the way it looks. I do see that characters, they probably haven't touched the characters yet, as in like nerfs and buffs. I can't find a patch notes on their website. The only thing I can find on patch notes, it just says all platforms, and it talks about who's got nerfed, who got patched, what got changed. Unfortunately, as you could see, Cyrax still has spinning blades, is only taking 1 bar. Scorpion, I did wanted to see if anything has been changed with his, I think it's called a mantle. I'm going from what Mortal Kombat Armageddon, like when you create your character and you get to like put this stuff on them. And I think it's called a mantle. Pretty much they don't have it on him anymore. It actually looks good. It caught me by surprise. I was like, wait, they don't have it anymore. And in my opinion, I think it looks great. I don't know if it was something that they maybe forgot to add it on during the release of the patch, or maybe they said that we couldn't fix it and we're just gonna have to take it off. For those who don't know, it was kind of like glitching, like getting pulled in thin air as soon as you make certain movements. Personally, I'm not really like, I've said this in plenty of previous videos, I'm not materialistic, but that was a thing that did bother me because it was more of a visual problem. It did get in the way at certain times. I was hoping that would have been fixed, and I think maybe that is probably one of their fixtures. If it is, if it isn't, I think Scorpion looks really nice, especially in the outfit unlocking ranked match. I think that outfit looks great. Since that mantle isn't there, I think it looks even better. I still see that the fire in Scorpion's Deadly Alliance, it's still not, you know, visible. It's not really there at all. Again, that's just, you know, small materialistic things for me. I just wanted to see if those have been fixed. Along with Raiden's, the material, that the accessory that's on his hat is still frozen in time. Still see that hasn't been fixed. Again, those are just little things that I don't really care about, you know. I just wanted to see if it was fixed. I want to talk about invasion mode. So invasion mode, I do see that they added 2 new things in invasion mode. They added the walk speed adjustment, where you can pretty much click in the left thumbstick and you get to like run a little bit faster. I think this is a plus on the Switch because whenever they would run, the frame rate would drop. And I know that I talked about the frame rate in the previous video, that it being a lot better, and it is, especially when I play online. I'm able to hit combos that I couldn't, but unfortunately for invasion mode, it's not. Now, when it comes to invasion mode and the frame rate, it is a hit and miss, and the reason why I say this is because whenever you do a stage and it has more than one enemy that gets spawned onto the field, it takes a hit. It takes a very bad hit in frame rate. It gets to a point where it is unplayable. Now there is some stages that are playable, you know, when there's like not much happening on the screen. I was playing one where Katana has the electricity element running around her, and I was like, wow, I know I can't get a hit, but the frame rate is taking a hit at this point. And with the loading time when enemies have to spawn in, as soon as they spawn in, it's like, okay, we're doing this. So that's something I do hope gets fixed in invasion mode. I've been enjoying invasion mode overall. I think level 30 is the highest you can go. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I just wish that you know, that issue would be resolved. I do see that they added a loading screen, the MK logo, and it's actually quite nice. It is running in 60 frames. I mean, you can see that, and then the whole transition into it, I think that's really nice. That was something that wasn't there previously. On the topic of frame rate, fatals, doing fatalities that took a hit. Now I was thinking, I was like, okay, maybe it's just me playing in invasion mode. No, I did 1v1 and I wanted to test it out, but it does take a hit, and the fatality animations, it's weird. Sometimes there's sound effects, sometimes there's no sound effects, sometimes the sound effects are in like a delay. I did 1v1 and I was doing Smoke versus Reptile, and I came across to like Reptile's animation to where it was like a loop. It just froze in a way, and it was just stuck on him pretty much screaming. Now, I normally don't skip the opening, but in MK11 there was dialogue, and I was always interested to hear what other characters had to say about other characters, especially when it came to like RoboCop, Terminator, Rambo, Spawn. Whenever they would like interact with each other, it was always cool to hear, because like there would be like little subliminal messages from like their previous movies and whatnot. For MK1, the dialogue is like right in the beginning, as soon, you know, you're about to get into the stage. I just wanted to see the opening and see, you know, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna let it run. That's when I came across to where I guess it's a loading time. It's probably just loading in a couple of things. I was like, why is it freezing like this in a loop at this point? So that's something that caught my eye. I don't know if that was there originally or this is something that's new. I am expecting some things not to work, you know. Usually in video games, when there's a patch, some things do get fixed, and other things that were fixed tend to get tangled up. I want to talk about the customize mode. Did fix Scorpion, because I did have the problem. I couldn't change any of his outfits, any of his gear. It just would not load in. I would get stuck in like in a soft lock. They fixed it. I was able to change a lot of stuff. I was able to change the mask, the clothes, without it like taking a long time to load. I was very, very happy about that. So I do know that they fixed the whole Cyrax fatality, his cameo fatality. I know that as soon as it was positioned into the next screen, it would just go black and it wouldn't show the world. It was just weird. Everything works. It works perfectly fine. The only thing is at the end, the sound kind of loops. So you hear like the explosion, you pretty much hear it like twice. I don't know if that was there before, but it is now. Overall, it is a small update, and I was very, very happy and, you know, very surprised that we did get an update. I love the Johnny Cage Halloween stage. I think it's amazing. I was very surprised that we actually got an update so soon, knowing the fact that we just got one not too long ago. I think maybe almost like 2 weeks ago. Guys, thank you so much for coming on by. I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, as it helps the channel. And if you guys have any, you know, things that you experienced, that you've seen has changed and whatnot, let me know in the comment section below. I would like to hear your thoughts. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.